Hey, my authentic babies. Thank you so much for joining me back on this Get Up from Your Comfort series. Y'all, we talking about it. We are talking about it. We are sipping our water. We are drinking our, I was about to say drinking our vitamins. We are eating our vitamins. We are talking about it. Because at the end of the day, we gonna be saved. But overall, in the last episodes, I talked about my singleness, my relationships, and the number one problem, which was me not knowing how to be a sister first. Now, I've talked all about that, and I'm just going to wrap it up with this. It's the fact that learning how to be a sister in Christ is so important. You could mess around and label and think that somebody is for you and they're not. And don't allow other people to get up in your grill and try to make you think that that person is for you when they not, okay? And if God don't tell you otherwise, don't listen to them. Because I'm telling you, when you have your mind set on something and God is in the midst, He is going to bless. God is going to bless, regardless. You don't have to do anything more, anything less. You don't have to make that person see you if they're not seeing you. You most definitely don't have to go out your way to be seen. Okay, they just gonna be blind, and they're gonna miss out. But they're not missing out on what was never supposed to be for them, and you are most definitely not missing out on what was never and who was never supposed to be for you. You got to learn how to take it with a grain of salt. You have to learn how to take it with a grain of salt, but you most importantly have to learn how to walk with grace, how to talk with grace, have to exemplify grace. I always talk about how we want God to give us grace, and He has given us grace, but we can't extend that same grace to others. It's like, come on. Now we're being hypocritical. What is this? Do better. So, learning how to be a sister and a brother in Christ is very essential when it comes to your spiritual growth. It's very essential because you don't want to say stuff too soon. You don't want to open a can of worms. You don't want to open anything that will distract you. And most importantly, you don't want to be a part of anything that's going to distract you from the will of God. If it's from God, it won't be a distraction. But if you're purposely disobeying God, that's on you. Because now you're being a disobedient child to your father. You know? So, I'm learning. I am truly learning how to be a sis. I have not expressed that to anybody. You guys will be the first people I express it to, actually. But I'm so for real. It's like, you can't be anything for anybody if they don't want you to be. So why? Why continue? Why continue to waste your air? Why continue to waste your time? If they don't value you, go where you're valued. But don't seek for validation. God has already validated you. He's validated you and your parking, okay? You don't have to go anywhere else to get those same benefits. Because God gives you those benefits and more. And what I really had to come to the terms was when it came to men of God, just allowing them to be men of God. Wow. Just allow the men of God to be men of God. Just allow the woman of God to be woman of God. No, that is not your husband. No, that is not your wife. It's not. Unless God has given you the confirmation, giving you the okay to say, okay, go ahead and court her. Go ahead and court him. Like that's that. But other than that, stop trying to make stuff happen that's obviously not meant to happen for you. Not right now. Not with them. You hurt your own heart by doing stuff too fast. By not waiting. By not being patient. By not trusting the process and the God who created the process, who created you. He knows you. He knows what you like. Why would you not wait on God's best? Wow. That was good. Like, why? Why would you settle for your best instead of waiting on God's best? And He knows what's best for you. So, do me a favor. If you are in a predicament where you are interested in someone, take your time. Okay? I know we understand that we don't have time to waste and the days are flying by. But I would rather take my time with someone who I can build with than to rush into something that I'm going to have to sign my way out of later. Yeah. I'm gonna let that sit with you. So thank y'all so much for being with me. If you're a single, just wait. Hang on in there. The wait is beautiful. Like the person God has for you, immaculate. Okay? Immaculate. Finger looking good. Just tailor-made. Made just for you. You have no idea. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. I had to put that on a shirt. Woo! I'm good. But thank y'all again so much for joining. I really hope that this blessed you. Stay safe. Have a good night.